So this is funny, but it's kind of worrying at the same time. This is an AI generated photo of Donald Trump standing in the mountains with a Canadian flag. It actually doesn't even look like the Canadian mountains. It kind of looks more like the French Alps. But anyhow, Donald Trump reposted this picture on like X on his personal page. Oh my goodness. And so, with everything that's happening after the meeting with Justin Trudeau, people are now getting kind of worried. Like, what does this mean for the actual guy to post this about Canada with a little caption that says, "Oh, Canada"? So, I guess when Justin Trudeau decided to go and have dinner with a bunch of oil executives and like Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, I think on Tuesday or something like that, there was this rumor that Donald Trump was joking that, oh, Canada can become the 51st state of the United States, and Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, can become their governor, and people were like laughing and everything. It actually was true. He actually, I guess, did say that. He actually was joking with Justin Trudeau about that. And I think that those statements kind of made people get kind of like cringe here in Canada. They're like, ha 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 ha, like that's so funny. You know, we'd be part of America, right? And it's funny because it's like, that's like ideally not what anybody in Canada wants. But I think it's hilarious though, because like everybody is now very nervous, especially since like Donald Trump said that he will be putting in a 25% tariff tax basically on Canadian goods, or like goods that want to go into America from Canada. And so people were just like freaking out because that's totally going to affect our economy here in Canada if he does it. And so everybody knows that it could be just like a pressure tactic to get what he wants and to get that meeting with Trudeau. But it's just kind of like, do we really have to deal with this right now? Oh, especially since like right after the election too, everybody's always like, oh, I don't want to stay in America, I want to go to Canada, and it's like, I think like people in Canada love people in the United States. We're very similar in our countries, but I think it was last week after the election when some like senator, I think in one of the northern states, I'm not sure if it was like North Dakota or one of those places, or Missouri, one of them said, well, these 4 or 5 states want to move to Canada, we could just like secede. And everybody was like, what? And so I started to see videos of people showing the new map that it would look like it's a joke, right? But to hear people actually say it out loud is like terrifying to some people here in Canada. They're like, no, we don't want to have anything to do with America. We want our own culture, our own flag, our own people, our own laws, our own everything. And it's like terrifying to hear something like that. I think that it's just kind of like we're laughing about it in the front, but in the back of our minds, we're like, hopefully this never happens. Oh my gosh. So I guess now it's on like national news that people are talking about it in Canada. Like, I can't believe that this photo is out there. What does Donald Trump mean by putting this photo out? And us like being invaded by America? Like, is that what he's trying to like laugh about? Like, we don't want to be invaded by America. Anyhow, so that's something that's happening in Canada right now that is viral and going like wildfire. I just saw it as a breaking news story on the national news in Canada, and people are laughing about it. But in the back, they're also like scared. They don't want to have anything to do with the United States, or being pressured by the United States, or having their economy ruined by the United States, or anything like that. What do you think?